I'm just going to say this. Get the fuck out of here. Like, what does that even mean? Practice like you play. We can't always do that. The NFL, like, how much time do they spend in full pads, full speed, full contact? Practice like you play. Oh, you don't have your gloves on. You're not breathing air. You're not doing this. So there's no value in it. Get the fuck out of here. As an American engine company, like, you got one job to do. Stretch a line quickly and efficiently. One line a day. You know what that often compounding factor is? That's going to turn into conversation and stretching 2 lines and 3 lines. And now let's mask up while we're doing it. And now let's stretch it to the door and let's force the door. And now let's do this. And we're going to do all of these little things that'll compound it. But on the daily, if we're doing that, man, we're winning. That's how we win the Fireground.
Brother, man, 100%. People need to hear what you just said. People need to hear what you just said. I don't know what else to say about that answer, man. This is my part, and this is the part I want to play into what you're saying is my job is to shut you down if it's not quality, man, dude. You have brought nothing but quality. No, you have brought nothing but quality. Okay. That's not my point. Go.
Yes, because to me, it is the true culmination of firemanship, the skill, practice, and trade. And there is nothing, and I am telling you nothing, that will test you in your firemanship skills and abilities like that.
I've learned to think before I speak, and I'm not given a chance to think before I speak here. So I'm going to, first thing is something that we talked about right before we went on the air. People coming into the academy, me with 30 years, people with 20 years, people with 1 year. A lot of our fire academies aren't meeting the expectations. I expected to have Hell Week in the academy. I expected to come out of that thing like a Navy SEAL or some shit. And so I think expectations are being set lower than what people are showing up with.
Yes.
But I think the bar can be raised there. And I see other departments that are doing a great job at it. That would be one thing I think we could focus on in the fire service is we don't need certifications on our walls. We need real firemen teaching real firemen shit.
I want to get in the door and offset of the door, and then I can start working that full room. So the intentions of that nozzle movement is different because I'm able to win now. I'm able to start putting water on the fuel flame interface at that point where the fuel and flame are touching and producing that higher problem with the gases. Now I can win and kill the compartment. If I'm in the living room and I've got obstructions in the way from the hallway and I've got fire blowing over my head, I don't want to just walk under the fire at that point and leave all that behind me. I want to fix it. I want to fix all of that and launch water into the area that I'm moving into to prep that area for my arrival. So I want to rent that space before I'm able to move into it and own it at that point when I get there. Compartment firefighting is not rocket science. A lot of guys make it out to be, but essentially we want to take the compartments over one at a time. So locate the fire, confine it to a compartment, kill the compartment, repeat. That's essentially what we're doing.
My career went on and I ate some humble pie and on calls and early, which I think is healthy. If we don't eat enough humble pie, we become diabetic.
Nice.
And I ate some humble pie pretty early. And so I'd had some really good mentors that had given me the threads that led to the trail that I needed to go down. I've had people that I know that I don't agree with on certain things, but because we can discuss them, I at least respect the fact that they've thought of it. I disagree, but I respect the fact that they're engaged. Manners are so important. And we, for some reason, in modern American culture, we've forgotten that even when you're right, you have to be mannered, right?
Yes.
Somehow we've gotten to where people's self-righteousness, their perception of their self-righteousness allows them to behave in manner that is inappropriate. Another bad statement that firefighters make another tool in the
toolbox.
That's terrible. That's terrible. A good carpenter, a good welder doesn't need 1,000 tools. They know how to use the ones they have, and they're well used, and their skill is their ability to adapt this core set of tools into infinite setting. You cannot prepare for every possibility. So your situation is going to dictate which tool you use and how you use it. And people that are good with it can use it in many ways. We don't add new tools to the toolbox very often. We add new understanding of how to use those basic tools.